and you're going to insert it straight back like this at an angle.
Okay.
Because you want to get past that hole that's there.
Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome to Chai and Coaching. I'm Rob, and yeah, I'm not feeling good this week. I'm gonna tell you my story of getting my coronavirus test, and so share my results, and we shall see if I have COVID-19 or not. So this week I've been feeling a little sick. Usually 2 to 3 times a year, I kind of get a cold with a sinus congestion. So I have a runny nose, usually pressure up in my sinuses, maybe a sore throat. This happens a couple times, you guys. This is just kind of how I get sick. Sometimes I rest for a couple days and bounce back. Sometimes it gets really painful up in here and I have to get like an antibiotic. And after a couple days, I'm a lot better. And it happens with allergies or weather change. And so this week, we've had bad allergies. We've had really hot weather change to cool weather with lots of rain. I was out the other night helping friends move in a washer and dryer into a upstairs apartment in the pouring rain. So we got soaking wet doing that and hauling those up. So it seems like a lot of reasons I should just have a cold and sinus, and that should be that. But I'm actually going to go do a virtual doctor's appointment. I've never done that before. And so I'll update you guys on that. So this morning I had a virtual doctor's appointment. Never done that before. My regular doctor wasn't available, so they put me up with one of the nurses, and it was pretty easy. It gave all my basic information, shared my symptoms. They agreed that, basic cold kind of stuff seems like my run-of-the-mill Rob sickness each year, which they have for my charts and, my information from my previous visits. This is like the main reason I go to the doctor just a couple times a year is exactly how I'm feeling. Even though I haven't had any fever at all, I don't have coughing or nausea or anything like that. I don't have any of the big symptoms of COVID. They're still being extra precautious, so they recommended me to do a coronavirus test. So I'm scheduled tomorrow morning before my work meetings and a big webinar coming up. I have to drive across town, and it's a drive-through test where they do the quick swab, and I'll actually find out in 2 to 3 hours, which is incredible because a lot of my friends who've gotten a test, it takes weeks. The systems have not been good here overall in America for getting testing. And so, yeah, we're going to find out if I'm going to have it tomorrow. And so, but I also got some medicine to help me feel better now, and excited to start taking some medicine to feel better because I feel kind of cruddy. Hey everybody, I'm here at Walmart, our local neighborhood Walmart, and I'm here to pick up my medicine. I recently finished my teledoc, my first virtual doctor's appointment ever. It's interesting, but they prescribed me some medicine, some antibiotics and steroids and stuff for my throat for my cold and sinus. And so, yeah, picking that up, and very interesting to see what my COVID-19 test is going to be like tomorrow morning. Don't forget to mask up. Still required to wear masks just about anywhere you go here, so be safe. So I've got my prescriptions, some distilled water that I use for rinsing my nose, and yeah, hopefully this stuff will start working soon. I've got work meetings tonight, tomorrow morning, a big webinar, so I want my voice and my head to be feeling good, sounding good, to be able to work and help you guys out. Friends, I want to share something that helps me when I'm feeling a little sick. If you have sinus congestion or a sore throat, Starbucks has this drink called Medicine Ball Tea. It's got honey, mint, it's got some great just herbs and flavors in there that really help you just kind of clear up and soothe. And so this isn't a paid promotion thing, just I love it, it works, it helps when you've got a cold or a stuffy nose or a sore throat. So try the Medicine Ball Tea, the hot one. It tastes really good too. So yeah, check that out if you guys ever feeling sick. All right, so this morning I'm going to get my COVID-19 test. I got the first early morning 8 a.m. appointment so that I could get home and get some other work calls and the big webinar with Sundari today. But yeah, kind of excited, kind of nervous, kind of bummed. I really don't want to do this, but the doctor recommended it, and so got to do it. So yeah, let's see how quick it goes. So I'm here in line, got here right at 8 and there's already several cars ahead of me. Looks like you drive through, check in at the tent, and then you gotta go park in a parking spot, and they come out to your car in a parking spot. So we shall see what happens, and we'll see if they'll let me video this as well and let you guys see what a COVID test looks like here. So I checked in, now I'm just waiting for my spot. So when it's my turn, I'll pull up and gonna get my test. So get to see some other people go ahead of me and see what it's like. Looks like they gave the swab back. So it looks like maybe they're doing it in the arm rather than the swab in the nose. So this could be a little different. All right, I'm in my parking spot. Game time. Hopefully this goes quick and we'll see how it feels. Okay. So I'm taking this and
Pull
putting
your mask down. And you're going to insert it straight back like this at an angle.
Okay.
Because you want to get past that hole that's back there.
Both sides.
On both sides with the same swab. Keep going. More. A little bit more.
Woo!
Spin it a few times. Keep it in. Now pull it out slow.
Woo!
And then do the other side.
All right.
Keep going. Spin it a few times. And pull it out slow.
Whoa.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You should have your results within 24 hours.
Okay. And is this just for the test, or is this also do for the antibodies?
No, this is the antibody is the blood draw.
That's the blood draw.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Man, had to shove it way up in the nose. Definitely tingled, but it's done. So yeah, we'll wait and see my results. So I just drove back through and asked about the antibody test, and I'm going to try and do that real quick too. That's where they draw your blood. And the reason I'm asking about getting the antibody test is I think I might have already had the COVID-19 virus. I went to Thailand at the beginning of the year in January for a work conference. And on my way there, I had a really long layover in Hong Kong. And by then, the coronavirus was already spreading in China, Hong Kong, other parts of Asia. And so I had a long layover in Hong Kong airport. Might have picked it up there because my last couple days after a week in Thailand, I felt pretty sick, had fever, and then when I flew back to America, the fever continued. I had a cough, which is really rare. And so I definitely had some of the more symptoms that were COVID-19 related. How long will you guys be doing all the testing today?
Till 12.
Okay, so just throughout the morning.
Yeah.
Then it gets too hot.
Yeah, we stop at 12.
That's good.
Yeah.
You guys are whipping them out fast, so.
Well, we're trying. After we can get them in. All right, now this stick.
Took some blood for the antibodies.
All right, there you go.
Thank you so much. Take care
Bye.
this morning. All right, so I got my testing done, got the COVID test done, which was the swab up the nose, and the antibody test done, which see if I've had it and have resistance, and that was the blood draw. They said it'll just take maybe 2-3 hours, at least for the COVID test. So hopefully later today, or at least within 24 hours, I'll know, which this is a lot better testing. Before, I had friends that had the tests who probably had COVID and it would take weeks. But yeah, it seems like they're getting a lot better with the testing now here in America, so I'm excited to share the results with you guys soon. So crazy news, no joke, just 10 minutes after I left the parking lot to get the test, I got a call from the nurse from my doctor's clinic saying that the test results are already in, and guess what the results were? Negative. So thankfully, no coronavirus, negative test, came back super quick, like crazy quick. So that's good news. Kids can go to school, don't have to worry, don't have to quarantine and lock myself in a room for a while. It's really encouraging news. It'll be a couple days until I get the antibody test back to see if I've had it before. So yeah, we'll keep you guys updated and let you know whether I have the COVID antibodies. So let's talk about the antibodies test. I had that done right after my COVID test, and it took about 4 days to get the results. And the results are also negative. So apparently I have not had the coronavirus at all. I thought maybe I'd gotten it earlier in the year when I was traveling to Thailand in January, but not true. Maybe just a cold or flu or who knows what. But yeah, no antibodies. That came back negative as well. I'm impressed how the testing is getting better here in America. You can get quicker results. It's much more efficient now, much more effective. So if you feel like you have symptoms of COVID, talk to your doctor, do a virtual appointment and get tested. It's worth it so you and others can be safe. So yeah, don't be afraid to get tested. Wasn't that bad. You can get some quick results, and yeah, hopefully we can get better and have a positive attitude and help each other out to stay safe and healthy. hope this was helpful and fun kind of video to show you guys what my experience was like. Again, this is a little part of America, might be different in other places, other parts of the world as well. But be safe, my friends, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.